Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Mech Engineer here. I have in front of me a rocket launcher, if you will. A heavy long-range rocket launcher, which makes a big boom. Look at it. Look at it. It's so cool. Increased damage. 378 damage. A high explosive. Why, yes, I don't mind if I do. Look at that thing. That is amazing. So, we're going to find a way to use it. We're going to find a way to use that thing. I don't know how, because quite honestly, actually, we don't care about that. That thing needs to be as far away from our troops as humanly possible. Now, the other option is we could just do increased projectile penetration, or could slow enemies too. I mean, it's still a ton of damage. The other opportunity is fire. So fire would drop it down to 14, but still, I mean, that's pretty darn awesome if you ask me. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna take Trigun 3. Yeah, I think we're gonna take Trigun 3. We're gonna rename it to artillery. Then you, my friend, are going to be equipped with this monstrosity of a cannon. Now, we do know that we have some additional... I don't know if that's actually going to work, to be honest with you. Yep, nope, it's not, because you weigh more than you should. Until we get those extra motors in there, I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to accomplish much. Let's pop a couple extra motors in here. We do have the engineering teams available, so that's probably just fine. Alrighty. So in the last episode, we ended up with some crew that had done their thing. All I did between then and now was just advanced the day. We did get a 0.05 improvement, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, OBS was not recording, so I haven't done anything right now. You can see that the storm is 1 unit closer. We do still have access to all the other stuff here. We have this guy, which is, of course, terrible. Have no idea how to deal with that. But otherwise, we can go to the north. Now, I'm a little bit hesitant to go to the right because this has a 2 available to it. I don't know enough about this in order to actually do anything, so I think that's going to be my preferred option. We will just need to go around the side here, and I think we can do that without too much of an issue. So this is definitely going to be an option to, or an opportunity to train some of our lesser skilled pilots. So we'll do, I don't know, Zed. How's Zed doing? Zed, it's looking pretty good. So Zed, you're going to be squad lead. You look crazy. That's kind of funny. How are we doing in terms of vitality? Who has the lowest? Joe, you're going to replace Gregory. Gregory, you're looking pretty good, actually. You're going to do here. Let's see. Who else is looking decent? T1, S1, you guys are all good. Bob actually looks pretty good here. And you know what? I should rename these guys. So, Team 2, SL. Team 2, S1. Team 2, S2. And then who's going to be T2, S3? Probably Donald, I guess? I suppose I don't really know. Probably Dom. Dom looks okay. All right, Dom. You are now T2, S3. There we go. Now, we don't have the capacity to actually do anything with Trigun 3 here, but I think maybe what we'll try and do is we'll try and bring in Miner just in case we can tunnel into the side of this map and see if we can potentially get out of the way, so to speak. Otherwise, that's going to be our path right now. So, T1 SL, S1, 2, and 3. We do have the tank available for us, and let's go ahead and launch. Alrighty, now, I don't know if I've talked about these guys before. I think I have, but you know what? Honestly, this is probably not even worth it. So let's just go ahead and push over to the left side here. with these Bruckus. There we go. Perfect. Keep moving. So I just want to keep these guys out of the red circles because they make them very, very angsty. We do have 2 potential places down here that we need to deal with. And both of them are going to try and run away, which is all good by me. We probably want to get down here. Yep, that is in fact the way. So we're just going to keep a straight line down here, and we'll go that way. How's that? Oh. That's the other thing. I think that we actually get rocket support from our city, if I recall correctly. I can't specifically recall. Let's go ahead and go full screen, see if we can get a little bit extra here. Where are these guys coming from? They're probably coming from... Is there one in here? No, it looks like it's right over here. So, a little bit of a pain, but no big deal there. SL3 is going quite quickly. Or number 3, so T2S2, excuse me. Going quite quickly, which is always a good thing. Now the Bruckus. I do want to get rid of that Bruckus there. Maybe I did that wrong. I think I might have, yeah. We do need to kill that guy, if at all possible. Maybe not fight the other Bruckus until such time as we get that done. Crap. That Bruckus is running. Oh, shoot. He can actually hit us. That's not great. Okay. My mistake, without a doubt. Get rid of that guy, please. Please, please, please. Yeah, I have made a mistake. I have absolutely made a mistake. My bad. Who is injured? Just looks like Trigun 2 took a little bit of a shot. Not a terrible deal, though. Let's try and get rid of these turrets, if at all possible. There we go. One is gone. The Bruckus is moving away. So we may have kind of screwed it up here, but I'm a little less concerned about it when it's compared to keeping our guys safe. Honestly. So let's take Trigun 2. You are going to be moving over here. And you guys should be focusing on that. So this Bruckus is not scared of us, which is good. What happens if we tell you guys to go over here, yeah? There we go. There we go. Let's move a little bit out of the way. And then absolutely we can take some names here. Move forward. Go ahead and take this guy out. We will hopefully be able to finish him off before he turns around. Which, if that's the case, we should be able to absolutely take out this Bruckus here. I think that is a Bruckus. At least that's what I keep calling him right now. What is going on with you guys here? Shoot! Shoot! Goodness! Trigun 2 is taking some damage. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted to see. And now from this perspective, I'll keep you just down on the right to keep you protected, or at least to keep you attacking the correct options, the correct locations. And there we go. Now, finishing up, let's go collect this. We did take a little bit more damage than I intended. A tank also took a shot somewhere along the lines, but honestly, not a big deal. One thing I haven't really touched on too much is this idea of free will control. It allows the pilot to move further away from their own position and choose points to attack on their own. It's been at 0 thus far, but that is something I do need to investigate and kind of figure out how we're doing things. So, 21 seconds from T2S1. Kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. The rest of them were doing okay. Even the SL was only at 6 seconds, which was quite nice. Let's go ahead and repair. We'll move up to the, or move up here, and then looks like, oh, interesting. So 3 in its general vicinity. I think 1, so that probably means that one, if I had to guess. I don't know. I'm, again, not very good at this. The other thing that I need to do is who has the worst CBS average? T1SL? No. No, sorry, CBS test. That is going to be T1S2. All right, you're going to get training. There we go. Let's go ahead and hit the next day. We are done researching the second tier cabin and some armor here. So let's take a look at the production tab. We now have, there we go, plenty more armor to work with. I do get very excited about this. 5 days in total. Weight 1, passive armor 5, which is going to be fun. Comparatively, this is weight 1, passive armor 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, etc., etc. So it's basically just a better armor. So let's do that, and let's see, what is this? 2 for 8? Doesn't really matter that much, to be honest with you. They're both very, very competent. So I'm gonna say let's go ahead and put some engineers behind it. We're not gonna be too flexible on engineers for the next day or couple days. I think, well, actually, no, just 2 days or so, because we have a ton of stuff coming in here. We may end up wanting to build a new machine here very soon, but we have not actually lost anything. So in the meantime, I want to take a look at this new mech. That's kind of exciting for me. We can also layer armor instead of other modules. Interesting. Very cool. I have not actually seen that before. So we're going to do this, and we are going to do that. So that's going to take 5 days. It's going to take a fair bit, but we now have some reinforced cabins. And let's see. The cabins are how much? We can build a couple of those. Yep. And our production is now full. So these cabins are going to control weight, control, and safety. Control is going to be the same. Safety, though, is where we really, really are excited to get that. Because that means our troops are going to be safer as they are working. I say troops, they're actually just miners that get stuck on a planet. That's unfortunate. All right. Ooh, interesting. Anti-missile systems. That is going to be very valuable here. Let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to upgrade here. I think, again, we want to do the hydroponics farm, but that revolves around the academic corpus. Here, hold on. Consumer goods, foodstuffs. Let's look at the city energy plant here, actually. These guys are maxed out. Repair bay, weapons factory. Oh, you know what? What about the additional reactor would be valuable, but I'm wondering what if we District 23. 23? Yes. All right, gives extra resources. That's fine. But what we want is production from damage to District 56. That's what I'm looking at. Here. Let's go here. 56. Come on, where are you at? Affects the speed of component creation. Is that the right one? Yeah, it looks like 56. 56, that is the right one. So, in order to unlock 56, that's a hydroponics. We need to unlock the residential area. Oh, interesting. That's kind of a pain in the butt. I guess it's just because it's like right beneath it or something like that. Interesting. Communication center lowers the time between orders. Okay, interesting. So that's something we need to take a look at as well. Comes from the mech hangar bay. Allows mechs to do 2 missions per day. At max level. Okay, fair enough. So much to think about. Ammunition factory, that's not bad either. Residential sleeping unit. New technology development center. Interesting. Fully repaired districts opens access to all research. Fascinating. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. I'm just interested in seeing what it is. So in any case, we can, in the meantime, take a look at what is next here for us. Looks like a very low cost mission. There's a little bit of stuff going around. But realistically, it's only the Operarius. So we are going to go ahead and push our way over to the right here and hopefully outrun the storm. Now, let's go ahead and take squad lead, Trigun 2, Miner, and Tank. I think we're going to be okay. Yep, everyone's still looking good health. And we have plenty of equipment here. I like that. So instead, let's take a look at what we got. So starting off, we are going to go straight down here and kill these guys, these three over here. We take a look at the Bruckus. There's two, in fact, one over here, and then we do need to block these guys off. That's going to be a little bit of a pain, but we can definitely make it happen. As long as these guys continue to work together, I believe they get some improvements in terms of responding to things, which is always super nice. And it does also look like the rocket launcher, or the tank cannon, is able to destroy some of these blocks as well, which is very nice. I think actually what we're going to do is we're going to move up to the north here. Try and get this Bruckus down. Get some resources from that. There we go. Number 4 does not want to actually do any of this, unfortunately. Come on. Can you kill that, please? Oh my goodness. You still can't kill it. Alright, well, is what it is. At this point, we're just going to focus on getting any damage we can off. That one's going to run away. And then this one is going to be absolutely wrecked. So interesting that that one took so... Oh, we got both of them! Nice! I was going to say, interesting that that one took so much damage, but these guys did not. Okay. Let's go ahead and move over here. I think that'll be just safe enough. It will be, in fact. Yes, that's a good one. That is absolutely great. You guys are apparently took some damage, yeah? Interesting. I don't know how you took some damage. Maybe from those turrets. That's entirely my fault, to be honest. Perfect. That guy's not having a good day. He is very low, or at least should be very low. That's all we need. Just to kill that guy. Follow up over top here. There we go. Let's get you to go up here. And then you guys can go various different places, right? So number 1, I'm going to have you move up here. Number 3, have you move up here. You actually need to go down here. So many resources. I love it. I love it. They're burning a lot of ammunition, though. I'm glad that this doesn't actually cost anything. Get you down here. I wish there was a way to see. But it does not look like there is, at least that I'm aware of, the enemy's HP, which is all good. All good and fine. I'm not really that bothered by it. So, there we go. Captured. Let's see what we get out of the deal. I didn't actually look at the last one, but this one is fairly good. We got... So, Scallon, it appears to be the one that we're low on the most right now. Disobeying orders 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 7 seconds, and 11 seconds. So, you're a pain in my butt. That's what you are, to be honest with you. Huh? Oh, that's done. Okay. So we can move over there. And these guys are kind of a pain, to be honest with you. But I don't see enough of the board to actually know what's going on here. So, in any case, we are going to go ahead and looks like we're in a pretty good spot here. T1, S2 can be leveled up. What do you want to do? Probably... You probably want to... Can repair allies with a drone. Okay, you're partying. That's fine. But for right now, let's keep moving. And we do want to repair a minor amount of damage. Not a big deal at all. We got some engines here. Excellent. We are still working on some of our other repairs. We're going to have these guys done in... I don't know why there's a red dot. I'm wondering if like a red dot means you can't cancel it or something like that. That may be it, to be honest with you. That's just a guess, though. Is just a guess. Do have one set of components coming in here. Let's go ahead and build another set. As we're working... Engineering, we probably don't need to do anything about. Let's upgrade, though. Let us upgrade. Technologies Development Center. I think we probably need to make some of the biggest things. Affects the number of specialists arriving. The hydroponics lab is pretty significant. Fire departments. Raw material factory. So that takes food supply up from 0. The fire department may actually be valuable to get here. Waste recycling center. Ah, goodness, I wish I knew the correct way to do this. I only know that it's still very valuable. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this because that affects overall efficiency of everything. And if we have a maxed out main reactor, then we're getting 30% energy. And the better we do with that, the better we do with everything else. I think that's going to be my MO for this one. All right, so for this mission, same thing. We are getting a little bit more Munilon, which is very, very nice. Eventually, we will get Munilon-based weaponry, which is going to cost a lot, but we can absolutely make some stuff work. And once we do that, we're going to figure out how to actually make that work in a practical sense as well. So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and toss Dragon back into engineering. I don't think we'll have to do anything special with that. Maybe, actually. You know what? Your reactor. What does your reactor provide? Weight, energy output, cooling power resistance. Okay, yeah, so that's not really going to do anything. We need better engines in order to handle that. So, let's take a look at our engine capacity. We also have metal grid. Minus 10% to base weight and plus 10% to max HP, which is quite nice. Let's toss this out. Toss this in. And still not enough. Still not enough. So what happens if we do this? Oh, magically we get enough. Is it worth it though? Is it worth it? Let's we trade that out. We don't have enough. So actually we just need to... Huh? Okay, well, now we can't afford anything. So, whatever. We're gonna put that on hold for the moment and take on this mission here. That kind of looks like a pain, to be honest with you. But I think that's going to be just fine. We'll be able to handle it. Scalinet is getting a little bit low. Not where I want to be, but that's okay. All right, so I see Bruckus down here. 1 nest, 2 nests. There's none down here, which is excellent. 3, 4. Where's this other one? Wait, 1. Okay, 1, 2. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm counting a little funky today. 3, 4, 5. Ah, that's the one. That's the one. I missed it. Okay. So let's try and get this Bruckus down quick. I think that's going to be the key on that one. Oh, why are you so angry, number 3? Oh, this is an enemy base. Ah. Okay, this is probably going to be a no-go, gentlemen. So, an enemy base is something that you cannot actually control. You cannot capture it. It unfortunately... how do I describe this? It's if you look at the right here, this is what the radar is for. It is like a maze, and you cannot get anything out of it except loot. And you can get a ton of loot, don't get me wrong, but you cannot win. You cannot actually move your city in this direction. So this is where the Minesweeper portion of this game comes into play. So it's very, very interesting. So we are actually going to retreat because we are not in a position where we can actually afford to deal with the monsters that we're going to be fighting right now. Nothing wrong with retreating. All our troops are just fine. We did retrieve a little bit of ammunition. Now, the problem is, how much does it cost to actually send something is, another matter entirely. For example, like, let's say we can't do it right now, but it costs a bit of money to actually do that. So what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to just stay put. We got a lot of stuff out of the production value. We got 3 overall efficiency. We did end up getting some additional research, which is layered armor, which I actually have never gotten before. So here's what we're going to take a look at. We are going to take a look at the armor module. So it looks like 1 additional armor, 1 weight, and 15 impact resistance. So that is how we can start to add some additional armor to our units here. On top of that, we did get some, as you can see. We now have. Oh, hold on. Nope. Please. It's not showing us. Okay. I don't get it. I don't get it. There we go. There we go. We just didn't have enough. But we now have tier 4 and tier 5 armor. We are, of course, building that, but for right now, let's go ahead and... So you're down to 204. You can actually fight with this armor value, but not effectively. So I think we're just going to leave you as is for now and then call it good. We're going to deal with it a little bit later. Once we get more... Actually, ooh. Once we get more engines, I say. Well, here's your engines, my friends. All right, so let's go ahead and give you a good cockpit here. And I think we are going to send you up to the front line artillery. Well done. Not that you've done anything, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and continue our repairs here. Let's see, what do we want to do? Control center increases the wounded humans, which is actually a decrease in wounded humans, which is good. Cold storage food supply, cybernetics laboratory. Provides some city energy as well as components. City energy is at 100% efficiency, which is excellent. We love to see that. What does this do? So we probably should take a look at life support systems. What is the biggest component for you? Like a residential area. Also the control center, which gets funding from cold storage. Interesting. We also have you as a residential area. You as an air purification systems. That's interesting. And then we can go to the residential area down here. Okay. So I'm going to say for now, let's just... How do I do this? So interesting. The waste recycling center is used for quite a bit here. So I wish you could take a look at what things relied on a system, not just what it relies on. That would be interesting, I think. So either way, we're going to go ahead and build some more production capacity. We're looking okay on the other stuff here. We may want to end up building a couple more of these. We are already doing so. Let's add a couple more engines to our rotation. And I think we're pretty much good. All right. Other than that, what can we do in terms of our missions here? Can we hit any of these guys over to the left? Yes, possibly. We could also take a look at... So we do know that this guy is bad. It is also entirely possible that this guy up here then is... Oh, a tunnel. So a tunnel is kind of interesting. A tunnel is additional resources, but definitely has some negatives to it. So you can see here, you go from one side, finish at the other. In the meantime, though, what we could do is we could do this, and if we take Trigun 2, minor tank, there we go. it's going to cost us some Bjorn and Metalite. We can definitely get through, though. Oh, it takes Scalonite. Bjorn and Scalonite. That's what's the problem. All right, so let's take a look here. Is this? Yes, this is a normal mission. All right, so given that, we know that there's one guy down here, one guy up here, over the top, and then it looks like one here. Now, where are the Bruckus? The Bruckus are here and here, so that's probably good for us. Here's my goal. We're going to go up here. Oh, hi. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. This is all janky, but I don't care. As long as we can get these guys down quick. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? They're just going to ignore orders forever? Goodness. I suppose. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and move through here. Let's give it a shot at least. Alright, there we go. Keep it moving. Let's go ahead and give it a greater view of the battlefield here. Can see they're floating in through the side. Hopefully the Bruckus are not too upset with us right now. We do want to collect all of the loot we can. That would be phenomenal. We do have most of the... Yeah, okay, so... most of that is done. There we go. Alright, time to kill the Bruckus. Oh, interesting. So the Bruckus do occasionally spawn things, by the way. This is not something that I routinely remember, and they're not very significant as far as I'm aware, but they do spawn things. Alright, perfect. Get some resources from there. Now, where's the second Bruckus? Second Bruckus is down in this location, along with the last nest, I actually believe. Okay. Perfect. Let's figure out how we're going to fight this guy. I think we probably actually just push through here. To be honest. Let's give you some free will. See how you like it. I don't know if it's going to be any value, but could be. Ooh, what is that? Oh, random dump of enemy units. Interesting. So we should be in a safe location. And maybe that is what we were missing, but you never know. All right, so that is all done. Let's go ahead and kill this second Bruckus. The nests I'm not going to bother with, to be honest with you. It's not really a big deal for me. So let's collect this. We can see our mineral totals going up here as we collect all this, which is super nice. Looks like 150 in total. Yep, there we go. Let's go over here. As long as you guys don't set foot into that red stuff, I think I'm okay. I won't be too upset. Did I click on try again? Yeah. There we go. Come on. Last one. There we go. Perfect. A lot of equipment. I like it. A lot of gear that we can build with that. Absolutely phenomenal. I think, of course, the Scalonite is kind of what we're getting a little scared about right now. We're not bringing out too much of this, which is relatively not good. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be something that we can deal with right now, but we are going to go ahead and try. In the meantime, let's go ahead and give the calendar another shot here. Overall efficiency plus 0.01. Energy is in a good spot. Damage did go up by 0.01. Components, we did gain some. And we can now upgrade. What are we going to upgrade here, though? That's the question. I think probably that waste recycling plant is not a bad deal because of what revolves around that waste processing plant. I think primarily 56 is going to be the one. That's going to be the scary part right now. And in order to do that, we got to actually do the water supply system. Water supply. Okay, definitely misunderstood that. Ah, what a pain. What a pain. But good process. Good process. All right, so the thing is, the storm is now past us, which is good. Now, where is that city, though? City is right here. City has a bunch of stuff on it. That's not good. I don't necessarily know that we can take that on right now, but it's worth a shot. In any case, I think we are going to call this episode here good. It's been a little bit of a patient episode, I'll say. We've been training up our guys. We've been building some more production capacity. We are slowly but surely improving the the city, the walking city on legs. And honestly, I'm very happy with our progress thus far. We are still doing some really good production. We have 98 engineers, so in the start of the next episode, we'll probably pick up with that, and then also have to take a look at where we can potentially get some additional resources here without losing too terribly much. I think with this tunnel being here, I think that's going to be important that we take. And if we're going to take that, we do need to make sure that our mechs are properly equipped. So I'm going to be working on that in the next episode. But other than that, that's going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.